getting hot in here. So take off all your bolts. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Seth the Line Surgeon, and today is the first episode of How To Tuesdays. And I know you wonder what How To Tuesdays is, and that's because I've never made a How To Tuesday before until today. It's gonna be a little series. I'm basically gonna do everything from how to fix stuff, reviews, or how to do this and that. And I'll try to do it every Tuesday, give y'all some type of informational video on Tuesday. And today, this Tuesday, I'm gonna be fixing the shackle straps on my trailer. If you don't know what shackle straps are, then let me show you. There we go. Shackle straps. As you can see, I got one that's already broken back there, and this one's holding on for dear life. The other side is starting to break as well. These ones in the back I actually made myself. I'll put a link on how I made them. They're holding up strong, but of course these are probably the original. So it's time to change them. So I'm gonna get everything set up and we'll go ahead and do this thing. Yes, Alright people, like I said before, doing work yourself can be beneficial, and the biggest benefit of it is it saves you lots of money. I just talked to a shop the other day, and that shop said, I said, how much do y'all charge per hour? They said $90 an hour. $90 per hour. So that means it don't matter what they're doing. If they're doing something simple like changing shackle straps, which will take them less than 30 minutes, they still charging you $90, and then they're gonna charge you for the cost of the shackle straps. And so for me, I got shackle straps for both sides of the trailer for one axle, and it cost me 30 bucks. So looking at about $120 to do something that I'm about to show you. Hopefully it will look simple. Hopefully it'll be simple, and you don't have to have all the fancy tools. The last time I did this, I didn't have all the fancy tools. I'm gonna put a link up here and in the description to show you guys. Or will it be over here? I always get that mixed up. I don't know if it's gonna be the top over here or over here, one of them places, and to show you guys me the last time I did it. The last time I almost broke my wrist because I actually drilled and made the shackle straps, which worked out well. They're not broken, but and they're still holding up. But let me show you the tools I have this time. All right, people. Well, one of the most important but probably left out tools is this ramp right here. These ramps have been lovely. I forget how much I paid for them. I want to say maybe 30 bucks or something like that. Maybe $40. I don't know. But it was a good investment because I always keep one of these ramps on there, especially when you have dual axles, because they can you can just roll one up and get the wheel off. But as you see, this wheel is a little low on air, and don't feel like pumping it up because it's cold, and this tire is still on the ground. So another tool that I got in recent years is a heavy duty 3-ton, I believe it's a 3-ton, yeah, 3-ton jack, which I use. I always keep that in the back of my truck. I always keep the ramp and I always keep the jack. So when I have to take a tire off or something, maybe, because a lot of times I'll get new tires while I'm out working, and I'll stop somewhere. I go to a Firestone and they always hook me up within minutes, and I put it on the ramp, and if it's still not high enough, use the jack to jack it up, you know. So that's what you'll need. You also need an impact wrench. Now you don't necessarily need an impact wrench. These are my impact sockets. You necessarily don't need this. The first time I did it, I didn't have it. All I had was these bad boys right here. This bad boy right here, and these right here. And of course you're gonna need a wrench to hold the nut on the back. But yeah, my friend Romeo came Where's that thing at? Let me see if I can find it here. This bad boy right here. If you see, let me get the thing so y'all can show y'all. If you see, sometimes when you're putting, trying to get like a nut off or whatever, pause, you don't have enough strength, so you got to create some more torque. So Romeo came over here, he showed me this. He stuck this in there like that, and now that socket, that ratchet goes from being that small to that long, and it didn't hurt that it had the extra weight on the end. This is like one of those things to bend like conduit or whatever, but anywho, but it would work good for this and help get the torque off. But now I have an impact, so hopefully I will be able to get, not only get the nuts off of my lug nuts off quicker, I'll be able to get the lug nuts off of the shackle straps, and then it's only a matter of putting new shackle straps on. So I'm gonna get the new shackle straps, figure out which sockets go to this, and hopefully we'll have this changed in a few minutes. As y'all can see, rain. We have lots and lots of rain, and it's getting annoying. Anyway, yeah. Alright, so the reason you want to elevate it like I did and put it on that ramp is because you want to relieve the pressure from the shackle straps. As you can see, the basically the shackle straps is what connects that spring to the trailer. Of course, the spring is connected to the axle, and so that's what's holding the axle there. But then on the left side, you see there, it's connected to the actual trailer, and then on the right side, the shackle straps are connected to that swing arm, and that allows the range of motion. I guess I'm not sure the technical terms, but I'm sure it's essentially like a shock. So it has a little give, and it's not so stiff and rigid when you hit bumps. So just wanted to point that out. Let's get back to it. That's your shackle strap right there. And these are your little slacks. See this piece right here? It's a little slack that goes in the inside. You want to replace that as well. There's a little slack right here. You want to replace that as well. I got all new bolts, shackle straps. I'll show you that in a second. But I'm gonna get that second bolt off, and we're gonna put this bad boy on. No problem. All right, people. So this is another benefit of accumulating tools over time. Exactly what I said you will try not to do is round off that back one. So that back, I'll get the focus, that back side of this bolt has gotten rounded off. So couple of tricks my friend Romeo taught me is I could either, what he'll do is he'll get a socket that's smaller than what it is and kind of bang it on so that it gets some grip, and then, you know, hopefully you don't mess up your socket, but it usually works because that's why you get these impact sockets. These are not just regular sockets, they're like impact sockets, so they're stronger than regular sockets. So it usually doesn't hurt it, but well, my second option would be to cut it off. That's which one I'm gonna do. So I think I got enough room if I can cut this old shackle strap off first, and then I'm going to try to get in there in between and cut that bolt off. So let me get to that. I always forget that when I'm using this, I have it down on the low speed because I use it for sharpening my blades, and I forget I could turn it up. So we're gonna crank this bad boy up to 6. Come on, buddy. Getting hot in here, so take off all your bolts. Voila. Oops. So that's staying under there. Bada bing, bada boom. Always remember that after you grind metal, weld metal is very hot. So use something to pick it up. See, it's starting to melt my my trailer there. Let that cool off. But yeah, there you go. So let's get the new shackle straps. All right, people, here's the new shackle straps here. 2 new shackle straps. Got the bolts. I'm trying to do this upside down, so sorry. And the nuts. So we'll get these on here. All right, people, so as you can see, I had to move the jack. And I had to move the jack to relieve a little pressure on the backside so I can get enough good angle to line up the shackle straps. So I got it lined up. Now I'm gonna put the other shackle strap on the outside and we'll be a-okay. Yes, sir. Alright people, so I got the shackle straps on. One thing you want to do, you don't want it to be too tight, because as you can see, this is like a moving joint. So right now I've tightened it down all the way, and he gave me these things called, I wish I showed it, but it has some kind of blocking thing on it. It's like these little niches in it. On the other side back here, I use those latex ones, the ones with the latex in it, and those stayed on fine. But you don't want it to be super tight. You want it to have a little play in it. So I'm gonna back it out a little bit, and I'll be done. I'll put the tire back on. All right, yes sir. Anywho, thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. Gotta get this inside, edit it, because today is Tuesday for my first ever How-To Tuesdays.
Hello.
Yes, sir.